Hi everybody, Radical Gardener. How are you? Gonna be a storm tonight, so it's really humid, but not unbearable. Again, I'm just so surprised that I can handle it like this. Lots of things to show you that's been going on in the garden. First of all, today's Thursday. Is it like the 23rd? It's around that, but it's Thursday. And I've been busy. I've been working with well, she's a friend, but she's been a student for years, and she's been helping me get networked on all social media. So my channel's going to be on Bitchute, Instagram, Twitter, I think Vivo. I don't know, you know, the gang. So I'm looking forward to really building up the numbers. And this is where I'm going to start asking you to share my videos and to hit the like button, which I never do, because most people do that by now, but sometimes people forget. So I am going to ask you to do that. So let's look at what I've been doing here. I'm just loving this, and again, just more and more is being revealed to me as I work on it, on what's next and what I want to do. So let's turn this around so you can see everything's moved over here now. Even my squash are here, and my cucumbers, lavender. That mustard's still growing. I really am growing that bit of mustard for the bird, but I'm probably going to yank it here at the end of the week and plant something else in it. One of the things I want to mention, when you're planting in pots, you'll always want to leave space on top for more soil. So as things are growing, I'm always adding soil. So like these pots, there's some of these pots have like 12 inches on top, and so I will be going in maybe even this evening. It's kind of a great thing to do in the evening, and adding soil to these pots, which really helps to boost the plants. So you can see there's just more and more pots coming out here, and I just had 16 pots show up, the fiber pots that I ordered through Tractor Supply, and I will be setting those up tomorrow. Actually, there's a young kid here in the neighborhood. I'm going to have him help me just mix the soil. Get into 16 pots is a lot of work. So and then plant my beans and my tomatoes. So I'm going to do beans, tomatoes, kind of alter them. And then get 16 more pots and do the same. Okay, but let me show you how this is developing and what my plan is. I have an outline, but now I'm starting to color within the spaces of what it's going to be. So you can just see just random things. That's my 1,000 head kale. You've seen all this. And again, everything got moved over here. So I'm working on some cactuses. I just planted that. It's a type of agave plant, but isn't it just spectacular? And of course my pineapple's just going crazy. The loofah. Another loofah plant to move over here. Back in this corner, guess what I'm going to put back here? My potting table. So I'm setting that up tomorrow, and that will be, it's under this beautiful tree. It's really shady, and so that is where I'll be doing my potting. And so all of that stuff you see under the table there, it will be over here. So kind of out of the way. Tomorrow, I'm going to be removing this rock. I have to plant this plant, but and this is going to be my rhubarb bed. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, pulling up the rock, dumping it, adding soil, and getting ready for the seed, and digging the soil in. Look, there goes a gecko. I'm going to show you this flower. Hello, dragonfly. You see him? Oop, there he goes. Look at this huge flower. Wait until you see. That thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. What is this plant? I don't know. Got almost all that up. That looks like something you grow, like up north we grew some, we called it wandering Jews, but I don't know what it's called again. I'm going to be finding out, and then I'll be labeling everything until I really remember. Getting lots of squash in my pots. I have about 2 more plants to bring out over on this side. This is my purslane. I'll be thinning it out. This is a purple passion. This is a climber. It gets big, beautiful purple flowers on it. So I've got my hoods up. Boy, does this make life easy. Right now I just have them flipped over. You can tie them up, but I like to flip them over. So, gives them some protection. Those are my onions, my Walla Wallas, and everything came up. So you see, I don't know why it didn't plant more evenly. Some of it did, but once it starts growing, I start getting in and cleaning it up. Even this one is growing really, really slow. I seem to remember that last time, the wild rocket, but we'll see how it does. He may not do much of anything. I didn't think these were going to grow at all, the beets, and here they come. And of course the radishes are going wacko. And the parsnips are growing very quickly. Parsnips grow very slow. Carrots, again, I'll thin out. And the cabbage is starting to get some. Someone gave it to me, so we'll see how it goes. I know that it's organic. That's all I know about it. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Is right here is going to be an archway from that plant to over here, and we'll cut in on the grass, and I'm going to grow an archway. It's going to be grapes. So that's my plan there. Then here, this is Joe's idea, along this fence. Yeah, we're going to have, whatever, bamboo and, tropical stuff, and, maybe some different trees. But in front, we're going to do more of these beds. And so I'm going to slowly put beds in down this fence. So maybe another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds. So I can grow a lot of food. One at a time. That's all I do. Just one at a time. Like tomorrow will be the pots. That'll be over here. And then next week, I'll do a bed, fill it up with soil, plant it. Then the next couple of days, do a bed. Just a little at a time. Then I'm going to arch over there. And instead of doing a circle, this patch of green, that's going to be the herb bed. Pull up the grass, lots of great soil. That right there will be an herb bed. That just makes more sense. Maybe we can squeeze 2 more fruit trees in here. We'll wait and see. But way back in the corner there, that's a fig tree. I didn't even know I had it. It just looked dead, but we've been watering and fertilizing with some nice organic stuff for fruit trees, and that is just rocking and rolling now. We're going to get a big storm, you can tell by the weather. So I have 3 kind of major things to do in the next couple of days. The bed for the rhubarb, excuse me, the tomato bean pots, and I think that's it. Then I'll work on these beds, little by little. And it costs money. I mean, the reason I can even do it is because I have a charge card at Tractor Supply. So, but it's important to me to get going and to do this, and I guess I could wait until I had an extra $100 here and an extra $100 there, but I'm doing it this way because I want to. Yeah. So, doesn't it look great? This is going to look fantastic. And I sit out here now. This feels like my garden. I love looking at all my little pots everywhere, I just love looking at all this. Listen to that. Look at these trees. Oh, I planted wild onion there. So that's seed that I saved from Michigan. Let's see how that works. Also, I ordered a couple of things, rhubarb seed and stuff. I'm an idiot. You know what I have in my prepping stuff? I have like 3 cans of those hermetically sealed. Is it hermetically? Well, anyways, it's sealed in those Mylar bags. And oh my gosh, I have all kinds of seeds. So I had ordered more of those cases that I shared with you. And I'm going to start going through those seeds. And if I need something, I'm going to use those. Plus, I still have, seeds from last year. So I'm fine with seeds right now. Oh, it's good. But I'm really excited that Joe was up for us putting those beds along that fence. Yeah, that's going to be great. So I'm going to be able to grow a whole bunch of food, way more than I originally planned. And, that just makes my day. I love to grow food. I love to grow anything, but growing food, there's something about it that just feels so right. Feels so, I don't know, I just feel nurtured by it, don't you? Don't you just love? I mean, what is better than watching a seed like take form, right? I mean, don't you get excited when it just pops through the soil? I never get over that. I love it. Anyway, so it's pretty relaxed video. I'm going to go ahead and do another video, and it's going to be my ranting and raving, though I don't feel much like doing that anymore because I can feel this thing and letting go. There'll be some governors and some people that are really going to try and push this as much as they can because their motives are really dark and really horrible and really awful. But the people are awake and they're fighting back. I mean, when you have a housewife in Idaho, or is it Iowa, that gets arrested for swinging her kids in a park, pushing a swing. I've seen it all, right? And you know what? The people were just outraged. People from all over the country, if not the world, responded to it. And they're really holding these officials accountable. So in Michigan, 88 sheriffs said they're not going to enforce these stupid pretend protocols. And in Texas, New Mexico, which is very, very liberal. Now there's a sheriff there, conservative sheriff, and they have like many of the departments across the state are not going to play ball. So you can see what's happening. If this goes much longer, then you're just going to have some real serious civil unrest. So yeah, I can just feel that rubber band, kind of let go a bit. But we'll see how it feels in the next couple of days. So, all right, everybody. So, Radical Gardener, from my garden to yours. May your garden always grow. I'm sending you a ton of love, okay? All right. See you soon. Bye.